Right, guys, we are on the 4th of February 2026. This is my first time out for 3.5 months due to the crack in my foot. So today is going to be a very short one because I don't want to undo all the good I've been doing, including putting a machine on my foot for 20 minutes for 100 days to help the crack heal. But just keeping everything crossed that by giving it this length of time that I can move forward now slowly. Don't want to undo, like I said, don't want to undo all that good I have done. So we're down at Barton, down at Carolyn and Allen's. In a field we've done a few times, but had quite a few bits of luck. And lovely day considering what we've been having. There's even a bit of blue sky. The wind is coming up and down type of thing. Trying to keep out the wind as much as possible. Debbie's over there. We were laughing because we said we'd almost forgot what we had to do and what we had to bring. It just seems really weird after the amount that we used to do, of course, at least twice a week, most weeks. Anyway, we've had absolutely torrential rain for the last I don't know how long. So we're at the top of a sloping field and it doesn't seem too bad at the moment. The good old manticore, I can't even say the word now. The good old manticore, my first hoe on a 26. It's a coin. It's some modern coin because of the colour, I'm sure. But as to what it is at the moment, I don't really know. But wow, new coin or not, what a good start after that length of time to find a coin on the first hoe. Anyway, guys, hopefully there might be a bit more. The most I'm going to do is 2 hours, regardless, because I'd be stupid to do any more. And then hoping to get out a bit more, get out again soon and increase the time I go out each time, in between doing a bit of walking as well. I'm also on Slimming World because I've put on so much weight where I've been sat on my big bum. Anyway, bye for now, and hopefully there'll be another little video soon.
Right, hopefully I got the wind behind me. Hopefully. Yeah, I just dug this one. I've moved away from the tip now, thank goodness. Now, if you ever come across this problem, right, he's not playing up now because I've done it, but if you find that your pinpointer is constantly going bleep, 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 bleep everywhere, then what you've got to do is turn it off, put your pinpointer on the floor like so, and then turn it on. And then it should right itself. So I know I got it out somewhere. It's another one of those little tiny... Ooh. Is it a coin? Oh, it's a button. Oh, hang on. Looks rather unusual. Shiny one. Is it intact? Yes, looks like it's intact as well. I can't tell if it's got any. Oh, no, I think it's just patterns that have been made while it's been in the soil. Nice big one though, isn't it? I don't know quite what that would have come off, but nice find anyway. Yeah, and it's funny how it's mottled itself. Yeah. Right. I think this is the same as the other little bit that I got out. Or very similar. It's same sort of size, tiny. I think it's old. How old? I don't know until I clean it up. Can't really tell if there's a pattern on there. Obviously, it always does look like it when you've got it out the ground. But it's got like a circle on the back. So it could be something that's well squashed. But I'm going to keep it in my special pocket just to see, because to me that looks very similar to the other one. So, yeah, fab.
Okay, guys, we've had some coffee, etc. Not too long a break. Been out for about 20 minutes, and this is the first sensible signal and anything that I found. Well, I haven't dug a lot of them for that reason, because they weren't really brilliant. It was a 33. When I first looked at it, I thought it was the top of a cartridge, but then I realised it's a button. Not sure at the moment whether something like is going to come up for that, or whether it's just the plain button, but there's Lisa's button and not 4 or anything.
Right, now this was a very high signal, so I really haven't got a clue what it could be. So I thought we'd find it together. I think I'm nearly there. Hey, Wormy. Right, Wormy, I'm not going to hurt you, mate. How to get a signal without hurting a worm. Hee. That's right, Wormy, I'm not going to hurt you, darling. You do your job, make the soil nice. Okay. Something then. Oh, crikey, O'Reilly. Look at that. Well, I'm buggered. We have done this field so many times. I'm trying to keep the wind out. Hang on, let's go in the wind a minute. Just have a look, see who it is. Probably George. Where's the date? There we go. 1909. How lovely. So that must be Elizabeth. The Queen Victoria, surely. Hang on a minute. Who's this? Edward. It's Edward the Sixth. Oh, do you know? Is that the one who wasn't on the throne for 5 minutes? Hang on. Wow. Wow, I don't think there's many queens. Edward the Seventh. How lovely. You know, we do get used to getting George the Fifth. But Edward the Seventh, lovely condition, and it's 1909. How lovely. We never thought we'd ever get one. Another coin in here after all the times we've done it. Just goes to show, doesn't it? Fantastic. Right, I'm hoping that the wind is behind me. We need to get some new microphones and then we'll be all right. What an unusual shape. What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Octagon. Octagon. What an unusual shape. Now, we get plain silver ones for pastime. And I even like getting them because, you know, they're usually military. And I think it's got a pattern on it. In fact, I'm sure it's got a pattern on it. Very unusual, isn't it? I know we all get buttons, and people go, you know, don't like getting buttons necessarily, but I do. Yeah. So it's got some sort of shield on there. Just this is going to focus very well. I look forward to cleaning that up. That's very unusual, isn't it? Almost looks like a ship. So it's got, that's the boat, and that's the sails going up the top, like in a triangle, doesn't it? Very unusual. Yeah, I look forward to doing that. Fab. This field never ceases to amaze me. How many times have we been in here? 50? And we're just moseying around at the moment because Jane obviously doesn't want to do too much because she'll end up doing all the good work she's done over Christmas with her foot. So it's nice to come back. And we have had rain like nobody's business. And today's probably the first day I've seen the sunshine in about 3 weeks. We're in a lovely spot in Barton today. Yeah, we're just toodling. I mean, it's my first time out since 3 months ago. So, I don't want to overdo it either. It's just so nice to get out. Like Jane said, we've forgotten how to use our machines almost. But so far, so good. I'm feeling lots of buttons at least, you know. I can't expect to find too much left in here because we've had quite a lot. But I think Jane's got some really nice finds as well. So we'll just have to see.
Gary, so a few more holes in between finding the coin. There's still bits of iron around, of course. But this was a 12, and I was really surprised to discover that it's a lovely little thimble. Admittedly, it's squashed, but it's still whole. They used to have children out in the fields, and this is why you find big and small thimbles that used to stitch up sacks and things. So I would imagine that this was a little child's thimble, but that was up on a 12. So, not too bad at all. Second hole, no, I did actually have a bit of foil in between, but third hole that I actually did was a little thimble. Bye for now. Okay, not really had that many signals since the last one, but like I said, still only been out here an hour at the moment. Making my way back to have a cup of coffee. Had a signal 74, reasonably deep. Up comes the button. Obviously, I haven't cleaned it up yet, but I think this could be really interesting. I think it's an army button, but again, I'm not going to pursue it just yet. We'll wait and see, let it dry out first. Okay then, guys, gonna have a cup of coffee and then catch up with you again after. Bye.
Just getting ready to go back to the have a cup of tea now. I think I just found a hammered. I haven't even looked yet, probably. So I'm going to get up and have a look and just trying to keep in the sun but out of the wind, which is not easy. You see it? Sugar. God, I saw exactly where that went then. Phew, what's the matter with me today? Eh? No, it could be, or it might not. Oh, as soon as I saw that shape, I thought that could be a hammered. Really can't tell at this stage because it's so muddy here. Could just be a bit of crap. Just seems it's very purposely cut in half. It's obviously not a silver one, I don't think. That could be something interesting. Well, I'll just have to wait and see. I won't hold my breath though. But I did think it was a hammer as soon as I got it out. Because it looked like this was all writing down the bottom here. Anyway, I'll put it in my special pocket and we'll just have to clean up and see.
Hi guys, this was a 12. I think it's a button with a different bit on the back, but this one appears to be a pearly one. I have to look into this because I'm not 100% certain, but it was a 12. Bye for now.
I hope I got the wind behind you. Derek's not liking this at all. He's getting really silly. He's doing all sorts at the moment, but there's a few aeroplanes around and he just doesn't tend to like them very much. Anyway, I managed to get them stable again, and this was a da-da, so I was just hoping it's going to be something nice. What's that? Perhaps not then. Bear with. Let's have a look. Okay. Don't know, could just be a little bit of crap. Lovely signal. It's a real da-da. Whatever it is like folded over or something. It could just be a bit of aluminium, but it's quite hard. So it might be something half decent. Anyway, it was a lovely signal, so I had to dig it. Because it was the only signal I've had for ages, because Derek's been playing up something chronic. We've had 2 aeroplanes go over. One so low, one coming one way, one going the other, because Jane thought I was looking in the wrong place, but there was another plane. So, I don't know what that's about. Probably going into Yeovilton, I suppose, or I said to Jane, probably going into Bristol, but I was totally in the wrong direction, so nothing new there. Right, let's hope you don't play up too much on the way back, because we're going to go on in a minute, because Jane's just taking it steady today, because she don't want to mess her foot up. And she's going to IKEA on Sunday, so that's a lot of walking, isn't it? So she's just taking it steady. We might be able to go out on Saturday, but we'll just have to see if her foot swells up tonight, you know. But we haven't done much walking today, so hopefully it'll be all right. Got to take it steady, though. Right, this is my show and tell from CNA on one of our last visits. It's the first visit out, actually, that we'd had after Jane had broken her foot. So we weren't there very long, because obviously we're trying to ease Jane into it a bit. But I got a lovely Edward VII. This field just keeps giving. Edward VII, get me right. 1909, I think it was on the back. Yeah, look at that. 1909. Lovely. I liked, it's always funny when you're not using a phone. Love this button. I've never had an octagonal button before, and it's got other patterns on it as well. I thought it looked a bit like an anchor, Not quite sure. It's obviously been beaten up a bit, but I think it might have been an anchor or a ship. You know what I mean? Can you see the sails? Yeah, so very unusual. I like buttons that are unusual. Yeah, so we weren't there very long, but obviously the usual suspects. Nice to get out in the sunshine.
Hi guys, these are my finds from the 4th of February 2026. One of the, well, pretty well the first day that I've been out detecting at all, only for a couple hours since I'd done my foot back in November time. Some really interesting finds down at Carolyn and Alan's fields. We've done this field so many times. That beautiful button, again, unfortunately, can't really, I'm going to turn it round. Looking at it now, I'm not really sure the exact what is on it, but it looks an amazing button. Not sure on that one either. I need to look into this a bit more. Thimble, big piece of lead, almost like half of a huge musket ball. Again, like a pearl button, bullet casing. But yeah, always some really interesting finds down there. Bye for now.
Keep digging. Keep digging.